has something to do with the comfort of your back, your lower back, your legs. Here it is, the Lounge Doctor choice of leg rests. And this is, by the way, patented design. It's been developed by a board-certified vascular surgeon. So the studies are in, the results are in, and this product has helped millions of people around the world. We have them here, by the way, on sale today, and we've got them in the are there 3 choices or 2? I see 2 color choices and then 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. So this is the blue. We've got it in the heathered gray as well. And yes, we do have the small, medium, and large. Just back in stock. It's been way too long since it's been here. Matthew Peters is joining us. I love working with this guy.
Since we're giving out hugs for Christmas.
Let's hug. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Really good to have you.
Thank you, too, for making this a pick.
My pick.
Because you know what the Lounge Doctor is all about.
I do.
You may not know what the Lounge Doctor is all about, but I was thinking before the show, Callie, I wanted to ask all of you a question, like, what are you here for right now? And I know it's obvious. I mean, we have wonderful products here at HSN, but this one's close to my heart because the why behind why you're here is really because you're trying to find something special, either for yourself or for loved ones. You know that we're showcasing those items that are gonna change your life, that everybody else is getting. You wanna know why. So I'm gonna explain to you over this presentation with Callie what you're gonna get with the Lounge Doctor and what really hundreds of thousands, millions even now are saying about the Lounge Doctor. And that is that these angles here are for a purpose. We're gonna get into that, but I wanna start with the overview of this. If you could give yourself or your loved ones the gift of more energy, lighter feeling legs, a pep in your step, a way to recharge the batteries almost by being upside down and letting that fluid recirculate through your body without hanging upside down, that's what the Lounge Doctor is gonna do. And this isn't just for something like lymphedema, or if you have, maybe you're going through a pregnancy, or if you have a swollen ankle, or if you're just tired from those heavy aching legs. This is for everybody, because here is the secret. If vascular surgeons or doctors diagnosed leg issues in everybody, some sort of vascular disease, about 80% of adults, we would have this. So everyone listening right now is going to benefit from the Lounge Doctor. Isn't that amazing?
Wow, it is pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
I've noticed as I've gotten older that my ankles tend to swell. Didn't happen when I was in my 50s, and so it's really an interesting thing. And I love what you said at the beginning. The reason for these angles and these, you know, degrees of incline are done for a very specific reason.
Yeah, and we're gonna get into that in a minute. First, I wanna go over just real quick. As I'm gonna explain these things with Donna over on the couch, I want y'all to know that it's very easy. Just give us a call and tell us how tall you are, because this goes by size.
Hi, Donna.
So if you are up to about 5'5", you're gonna get a small. If you're an inch or 2 on the other side, it's okay. If you're 5'5" to 5'10", you're gonna get a medium. That's Donna here. You're 5'7" if I go by memory. And if you're above that 5'10", you're gonna go with a large. That's what I get. As long as you pick your size and it's that easy, it's gonna fit you perfectly, just like Donna. Here is the thing we're gonna talk about here, okay? So if you asked, you know, what is the perfect way to reduce leg swelling? There is one effective way to do it, and this is the effective way in the whole world to do it, and that's because this was invented, as you know, by our friend Dr. Chris. He's a board-certified vascular surgeon, and what Dr. Chris knew was, you see that angle here at the thigh that Donna has? That has to be at 40 degrees, right on the money, and if it's not at 40 degrees, if it's a little bit like this,
it cuts off the circulation.
It's gonna cut off the circulation. So right here at Donna's knee, it's an exact bend at 25 degrees. And what this does is, imagine there's a hose in your leg and it's gonna get crimped if you do it wrong. If you just put pillows under this, it's not gonna work. Now this slope here is exactly at 15 degrees. And what that allows is not only for comfort, because you can see how comfortable Donna is right here in this perfect position, but it's also the ideal position to get that leg swelling reduced. If you do leg swelling reduction effectively in this exact correct way, you only have to do it 20 minutes a day, everybody. And you're gonna get those maximum results. I recommend getting your Lounge Doctor home, putting your legs up on it in the morning for a few minutes, okay? And then do it at night. You're gonna see the difference just within a week or so. You're gonna feel the comfort difference immediately. And so I know I'm kind of hogging your time here, Callie, because I know you gotta tell everybody, because it is a great deal, but I wanna add one more point here, and that is this. I was thinking about this morning. To give you an idea of how comfortable it is and what a difference it is and why you can't just prop up pillows and prop your legs up on a pillow, imagine getting up in the morning and you got kind of a low light situation and you put your left shoe on your right foot. Think about how that feels, right? Instantly you know it's the wrong fit. But then you put your right shoe in your right foot and it's perfect. That's how it feels on the Lounge Doctor. If you have pillows under your legs, you're trying to get that elevation and get that swelling down and get that pep in your step, it's gonna feel like your left shoe on your right foot if you don't do it exactly like this. And that's why this is a patented product that you can only get these angles with the Lounge Doctor.
And Dr. Chris was here when we first brought this product to HSN. It's been here for many, many years. In fact, I'd love to take a listen to him because there's a reason for all of the design element on top of the fact that it's been so effective. So let's take a minute to listen to Dr. Chris.
I'm Dr. Chris Dixon. I'm a board-certified vascular surgeon, and I invented the Lounge Doctor leg rest. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, how did you come up with this product? Well, physicians recommend leg elevation for a long list of conditions, yet amazingly, no one ever asked the question, what's the most effective way to elevate the legs? So I decided to answer that question. I reviewed all the science on leg elevation, put all that science together, and came up with the most effective position to elevate your legs. And then I designed the leg rest so it would position the legs correctly, and then patented that design, and we started the company.
Go Dr. Chris.
Right.
Because I don't know one person who doesn't deal with leg soreness. Like you said, they feel heavy. I mean, I have the cramps that go on during the night. This truly has just changed everything for so many people. I know it's also recommended for people with venous disease and lymphedema.
Yep.
Leg elevation is the only thing really known to help treat that.
Yeah, so we all know somebody right off the bat in our lives, maybe it's you, who says, I have swollen legs. How do I get that swelling reduced? This is the way to do it. However, that secret that I told you at the beginning, most of us would have some sort of issue if a doctor diagnosed that correctly. The way Dawn is laying right now is the only way to get rid of that, is the only way to reduce or reverse those effects. So think about when you get up in the morning, gravity is your enemy, everybody. So we all go through this. As soon as you stand up in the morning, you're fighting against gravity. Your blood vessels are trying to recirculate all of this fluid, and some of this fluid is that sluggish, tired fluid that just stays right down in your legs. You know what Dawn is doing right now for the rest of the work and all of the holiday festivities and everything she has going on, what she told me about? She's energizing her legs right now because this is the exact and only way you can do this. So that when she gets back up again, Donna, I just want, I know you're not mic'd up here, but I'm gonna ask you this rhetorical question because we've been doing these presentations for a while. Donna has told me that this is the way that she recharges her legs. And when she stands up, even if she's on a little bit of sleep, once she puts those 2 feet back on the ground, she feels a pep in her step and re-energized.
That's great to know, because it makes sense, honestly. I mean, if you have a sprained ankle, you've just got, surgery, if you mentioned pregnancy, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why our legs take more of a toll. Our feet and our legs are the hardest working parts of our body, maybe other than our, vital organs. I need to let you know though, if you want that large size, we've got both the colors, light blue and heather gray, but we only have about 140 left total. That large is for somebody between 5'11" and 6'3".
Yep.
So we also have the small and the medium. Small starts at what again, 5?
It's up to 5'5".
Up to 5'5", and then for the medium, that's everything in between. So let me just double. You said it earlier, 5'5" to 5'10".
Yeah, it's just that middle range. So Donna's 5'7". So let's do something. And Donna hates it when I ask her to do this. Can you move your legs for me, Donna? I'm going to remove the Lounge Doctor. Okay. So let's say Donna is just laying on the sofa right now, and that's leg elevation 101. You would just want to have your heart below your legs. Donna can't do that just by throwing pillows under, because if she does, I'm going to try this.
Yeah.
We have a couple minutes, so here's what I'm going to do is do this the wrong way.
Okay,
So
this is what
here-
most of us do, thinking it's the right thing to do, but
That looks kind of nice, right? So here's the thing. Remember the angles we talked about that you're not going to have to remember. You're not going to have to tell this to who you gift this to. The angle at the hip has to be at 40 degrees. Right now there's occlusion, which means that that hose is being squeezed right at Donna's hip. It's not 40 degrees. Right here at her knee, it's horrible. This is supposed to be 25 degrees, and this is also crimping that. Even if she goes and throws her feet up, the angles are all off. It is the left shoe on the right foot is how this is gonna feel. Now watch how quick this is, everybody, because this is an instantaneous, and it's lightweight, and this is all you've gotta do. Voila, see that?
I can almost feel that relief for you.
Yeah, and everybody.
She said perfect.
Yeah, and Kelly, that's because Donna knows she's 5'7". She knows she's going to go with the medium, and it fits her perfectly. And this here is what Donna is fighting against as we speak, everybody. She is fighting against this gravity pull, and that gravity, that fluid, that sluggish leg feeling, that's going down her body and back up again, and it's being recirculated. This is you at home. And I want to, Kelly, this is so important for everybody to realize, because you want to get this to have a great 2025 for you or your loved ones, because the most comfortable position that you can possibly be in is also this position that you just saw in the animation, and you also see with Donna.
Yeah.
That is the right exact position to reduce that leg swelling. It's also the most comfortable position. There's no coincidence there.
Yeah,
you can see it on
exactly.
Donna's face if her eyes are still open.
By the way, the reason he sounds like he knows so much is because he does, because he's a registered nurse, has spent most of your career in the emergency rooms.
And because I use the lounge doctor. Honestly, that's true.
Good.
And I
You're
love,
on your feet a lot.
yeah, and you know what? I love the facts and everything, and the data and the science behind this, everybody.
Me too.
That's why I do this. I only come on here for game changers.
Yep.
I know that this is going to be a game changer for you in this coming year. So you want to look your best with these beautiful clothes that we're seeing, with the cosmetics and the jewelry and everything else they are wonderful gifts, everybody. But if you feel like you're tired, you don't feel like you can take that next step in the morning because you are just so sluggish, what good are those gifts for you or for anyone else if they don't have the gift of that energy first? Okay, and that's what Lounge Doctor gives you.
I mean, that's everything.
Yeah.
It means so much. So maybe it's for you. Maybe it's for somebody in your life, in your family. Maybe it's for your mom or dad or grandma and grandpa, or your son or daughter or brother or sister. I mean, this is one of the products that not just a gimmick kind of idea. You just heard from Dr. Chris. He's a vascular surgeon.